Well, it's taken me quite a long time. But it's finished. It's finally finished. It's nearly exhausted me of all my resources, and I've had to go back down into the mines numerous times to go and get more iron, more gold, tons more redstone. Also found one diamond. That made me happy. Gathered a little bit of obsidian just in case I might need it since I had the pickaxe with me. Even though that completely went against my word. But regardless, it is finished. It's done. And we are ready to go for a little bit of a trip. I'm gonna bring about 10 iron with me. Whoops. And I want to bring 2 redstone with me on this trip. Because we're going to explore a new land. Now you might be wondering how we're going to do this. Well, this is our on a rail achievement. Now, to make a minecart for on a rail, you need iron ingots. You need 5 of them, and you want to arrange them like so, and you can make a minecart. I'm not going to waste the iron, but I just wanted to at least show you how to make a minecart because you need a minecart for this achievement. Now let's take our minecart, and let me show you what I've done. Up here on top of our house, our mushroom house is kinda missing a roof. There's a reason for that. I couldn't exactly get this to work with the low roof of the mushroom, so I had to cut off the roof. It looks a little weird, but Anyway, I'm gonna put my minecart down there. I'm going to hop in. Whoops, actually not yet. No! It's going away without me! Yeah, there we go. This isn't exactly working. Alright, let's try that one more time. Without falling off the roof, that would be preferred. Right. Put it down. Push it and let her fly. Whoop. Wow, really? Dang it, minecart! Come back. Takes a bit of a slow start. But once it goes, it goes. There we go, finally. And now we're off on a ride. As you can see, I used all my iron to make these rails, most of my gold and redstone to make the powered rails. And we're off on a ride. Now I decided to make this over the ocean to prevent me from needing to dig through too many mountains to build this track. But in doing so, this went way over 1,000 blocks, or 1 kilometer, as it said. So we're going to be going on quite a trip. Now, I don't know. This is certainly one of the hardest things I've had to do. Down there, we can get some above ground lava. We'll be returning to that in a bit. But this is certainly one of the hardest things I've had to do. I'd still say that the sniper duel was the hardest, but this came close. This wasn't hard so much as it was tedious. But as long as there's nothing on my railroad track here, because if there is something on the track, then I'm going to have to go back and redo this, because any little thing that you might have on the track will stop it. So, and that will cancel out the achievement, but now we're just heading out on the ocean. And this ocean goes on and on and on. It is so humongous. But yeah, we've left the tundra behind. We've left our world behind. As you can see, we're way off our map. So I say we just relax and enjoy the sea breeze. Okay, that's gonna need to be something I'm gonna have to fix. Unfortunately, I put power rails on the corners, which apparently was a very bad idea, considering it doesn't look like powered rails actually bend. Enjoy. But regardless of our bumpy landing, we have gotten the on a rail achievement. And we are off in a brand new part of the world. And I'd like to introduce you to our second home. Now, this is the project I've been referring to. This is the project that I've been working on for so long. And finally it's come to an end. And while this home may not be big, and it probably won't get that much bigger, maybe I'll add a basement or something, but honestly, I don't see us coming back to this place all that much. But this is it. This is our second house. I made another bed and I brought it here. In the chest it has a few things. I'm gonna need some of these rails, actually. Considering I might need to replace some of those power rails with the actual rails. Let me go do that now. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go fix that up. And then I'll show you around. I'll show you around this area. And we are all done. Now it's actually a little bit dangerous to be out here right now, so I'm gonna go get some sleep really quickly. Actually, there we go. Okay. Now it doesn't look so weird. Well, actually it looks worse now, but it's pretty much as similar to the other. So, right. Let's get in the house. Let's get in the house. There we go. So yeah, this is our second house. There's a whole glass wall right here to allow me to see if there's anything at the front door, and a window right here to allow me if there's to see if there's anything at the back door. But if there was, I could just climb up the trapdoor ladder anyway. So that's usually what I use. I don't even use this back door all that much. In here we have our basics for survival, which I'm actually going to take this with me. The rails I don't think we really need anymore. But I might take them with me just in case, but I don't think I'm going to take them with me right now. Because there's something else I'd like to do. Now what I want to do, before we head off to bed here, is I want to make yet another compass. And put it right here. Because, as you might expect, we'll probably be here a few times, so I really don't want to get lost. So in order to not get lost in this new region that this map can't cover, we need a new one. And this map is centered right at our house, just like the first map is. So even though our compass doesn't point towards our house, or it doesn't point towards this house, it points towards the other one, the map will always lead us back to the house. So that is very, very helpful indeed. And I don't have any wood. That could be problematic. I'll put the minecart in here. I'll keep the food, don't need the bucket. Do I need a bucket? Nah, I'll just take it in case. I'll take some dirt. And that should be it. We should be all set. For tomorrow, we're going to, well, darn it. Hello, Mr. Creeper. That's a very nice face you have there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Come on, follow me. Ah, your face is getting stabbed. Oh, and then you exploded. Okay, works for me. See, this back door does get a little bit of use. Anyway, let's get some sleep. And it's morning. The monsters are dying. And we are all set to go. Now I'm going to take this bed with me because, as you remember last time, we had to use the map. We were out for many a day. So, unfortunately, that means we're going to have to grab some wood real quick. Because I think we're going to need a boat. Honestly, I have a good feeling that the majority of this landscape is going to be ocean. Just because that ocean seems to go on and on and on and on, so I can only be led to assume, or led to believe that yes, the majority of this landscape will be ocean. Now, like I said, I don't know how much will be here at the second home or at the second region. But we might be here a few times, so it's probably helpful to just get this out of the way. Even if we don't come by that much, if we do come by, I would rather not get lost, considering this compass only points to the first home. Granted, I could probably just, let the compass lead me towards the track and I'll just follow the track back to this home, but that could get dangerous, so I'd rather have a map that tells me where I'm going. I'm gonna need you. I think I'm gonna take a crafting table with me if I have the spare wood. Oh yeah, I have plenty. That would be one boat. And one crafting table. Sweet. And with that, we are ready to go. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna keep this map here. Because this map, I don't want anything happening to it. This map we're just filling out, so I guess if something did happen, it's not that huge of a deal. The compass will serve us no purpose right now, but I'll hold on to it just in case. But it's not that big of a deal to have it in our inventory. We really only need one of the food supply in this inventory, and the wood I'll just carry along. Anyway, we are ready to go explore the land. It's gonna take a while. And the map is finally filled out. It took me a little while. It took me about 4 days. But nothing that I couldn't handle. So. But apparently I can't handle getting out of a small hole in the ground. Anyway. We are pretty much done. At least with this. Although this did prove to be kind of interesting, because now I know that we are actually on our own little island. That's something I didn't see coming. With all this land and all this ocean, we just happened to make our way to the little island. But I actually wonder what that little green spot is right off to the right, to the far right there. That tiny little green spot. Maybe I'll check that out. I don't know. Regardless, we are pretty much done here, and I think it's time for us to head back to our real home. So we're going to need our minecart. The bed I'll just put back here. There we go. Oh, well, let me move that just a little bit. There we go. Now it's not so. Now it's not smack dab against the ladder. I'll leave you here. I'll leave you here. I'll leave you here and you here, since I had no need for you. Don't need you. Don't really need you. Alright. Oh yeah. And I'll switch out the maps, because we no longer have a need for this map at the moment. But we are going to need our other map. So if we take a look here, we've done all that we can do at this point. The sniper duel is done. When pigs fly is done. On a rail is done. Enchanter is done. And so is librarian. That only leaves 2 things that we can do. Overkill. And we need to go deeper. Now, I actually have gone to the Nether before as a bit of a test, because I was a bit concerned about where we would appear if I put the portal in our basement, and I'm glad I did that, because now I know not to do that. Which would explain the little blocks of obsidian that you saw in the chest earlier, back at home, when I didn't have any obsidian before. I was a bit nervous about where to put the portal, but after further investigation, I think I have a pretty good idea of where I want to put it. Now, overkill, we could do this now, but at our current level, I don't think we can. There's something over at the Nether that we need that will actually help us to get overkill. In fact, there are a few things that'll help us get overkill. And then after overkill's done, we are done with everything on that end. Then once we are in the Nether, we need to get return to sender, and we need to get into the fire, or into fire. Once that's complete, we need to make a brewery. And after all of those tasks are done, we'll be ready to locate the end, and finally get to and complete the end. So we're getting close to the end here. No pun intended. But, yeah. I can't believe it. We're getting close, and I'm getting close to getting back home. Thank God. Not that this world isn't beautiful, it certainly is. But, you know, as cliche as this is gonna sound, there's no place like home. Oh, what the? Oh, what? Okay, something happened there. Well then, that's a bit embarrassing. Crap. Where'd that go? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. For some reason, it looks like we're missing a track. So our little minecart... Oop, I better take these back with me. So our little minecart thought it was a good idea to just smash itself right in. Actually, I'll take the rails, I suppose. Don't really need any more paper, because honestly, I think we're done with paper. Which means our sugarcane farm is relatively useless at this point. A shame, I know, but... You know what? I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm gonna put the minecart somewhere else. Somewhere else on the track, I mean. Because I really would not want to lose this one as well, because that's all the iron that I have with me. So while this... Is it missing a track? Honestly, it looks like it is. No, it's not. What happened here? I know I have a pickaxe, but this is more efficient. I know it's not efficient. Just shut up. No. Alright. Come on. Get out of there. And it fell. Great. Well then, hopefully we won't need to come back here too much. So that's gonna be a nasty little trip if we fall there. But anyway, I think I'll put it right here. And away we go. Time to head back home. As you can see, I fixed the corners with regular rails instead of power rails. So this time we won't go flying right off the edge, as funny as that was. But, yeah. Alright, with all the little bends and turns all finished, we can say goodbye to our little home over there. And now, we're ready to traverse the ocean again and finally get back home. Oh, this is not gonna be good! Well then. Really? And I am out of, cobblestone. You know what? We need to come back here anyway, so, I'm just gonna hoof it at this point. Because that was stupid. That sucked. Not sure why a creeper appeared here. I've honestly haven't had too many problems with monsters appearing on this track. But apparently a stupid little creeper was like, herp derp, I'm just gonna troll you and, blow up your minecart track. Although, like I said, the creepers seem to be weaker. And everything else seems to be stronger. But, because he only blew up one little part, so. There's a creeper in a tree down there. Oh wait, he's not in the tree. He's on the ground. Alright, fair enough. Anyway. Now that we're back home, before we get a good night's sleep for tomorrow's adventure, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do either. Not what I wanted to... Okay, there we go. What we want to do is make our preparations for the Nether portal. If I could get down there, that'd be just fine. Okay. I'm going to take our diamond pickaxe in case of emergencies. Our obsidian, which I kind of had left over from a failed test. Which I mentioned earlier, I believe. We're going to want those things, but we're also going to want every single one of our buckets. Granted, we may not need that many, but considering where I have placed the portal and where I can get above ground lava, the two are kind of far away. So granted, I would really like it if I could do this in as least amount of, in as few trips as humanly possible. So I want to grab every bucket we ever had in order for this to work. Because while I could go down to the mines again and grab some more obsidian, I would prefer not to do that, considering I've been acquainted with those mines so many times, and honestly, I just kind of like a break from them. I've slain the cave spiders, I've found diamond, I've explored the mineshaft probably as much as I possibly can. It's just, I'd really like not to go down there again. I spent way too long down there. And that creeper's stuck on a cactus. Hee hee. Anyway, now what don't we need? I'm gonna take the dirt. In fact, I'm gonna take a little bit more dirt. We really want to travel light. I'm going to take a stone pickaxe or two. Because honestly, I'd prefer a iron sword over a stone sword for this. But a stone pickaxe should do more than enough to finish this job. Should be plenty. Should be plenty of food. Though actually, I'm thinking I might bring some of the melons. Actually, yeah. You know what? I'll replace steak with melons because melons are much more cost efficient here. So remember to go back upstairs and put the mine tracks away. Oh, I have 4 more rails. What else do I need? I'll take some sticks. I'll take 1 of our crafting tables. I don't need that much inventory space, to be honest. And all of these buckets aren't going to be coming with us. In fact, the diamond pickaxe won't be coming with us either. Nor will the map or the compass. That's why I'm bringing along this treasure chest. So that we can store our more valuable items inside of it. You know what? I just thought of something. In case that treasure chest isn't enough, I know I have 2 of them somewhere. I have another one somewhere. But in case in case 1 treasure chest isn't enough, 2 should be plenty. I'm just gonna stand here till you die. You done? Yep, there you go. Okay. Hey, spider, what's happening? I don't seem to have another one. I thought I did. Is it upstairs? Give me a second to track this down. Okay, well, I can't find where the other treasure chest that I stole from the abandoned mineshaft is. Apparently, I may have either used it already or I only have 1. No, I did use it already. That's what we're storing the coal in downstairs. Okay. Well, it's not that big of a deal. But now that I know to make another treasure chest. Except where is all my dirt? Or not dirt, wood. Excuse me. You're kidding me, right? I know I have plenty of wood. Just where did I stick it? I apologize if this is a little bit not good. But I like to be as careful and as cautious as I possibly can when we're dealing with this place. I like to bring as much as I could possibly need, and I like to make all the preparations that I'll ever need. Because one false move in this place, and it is not pretty. You'll see what I mean. Don't worry your little head about it. Anyway. I forgot to put the redstone back. You know what? I'll do that later. And before we go, I'd like to show you something. Down here, we have our library. Or our enchantment room, whichever you prefer. And as you can see, we have 30 bookshelves. Some of them you can't see. You can't see the ones that are, you can't see the ones that are located right there. But there are, bookshelves right there and there. To make this and to, max it out as most as possible, you want to put bookshelf here and here. And you want to have 5 going that way, 5 going that way, and 5 going this way. And then you want to, put more bookshelves on top of that, but only have it going up by 2. Any higher than that and it won't work. And I could enchant my sword, but honestly I'm looking for a certain achievement. One that I probably can't get just yet. I have another plan for this iron sword. I might give this one a different achievement if I have enough points for it, which I doubt I will, considering I'd rather spend my points on what I really want for a different type of sword. But we can't do that now because we are only at level 10. And we should be around level 25, level 30. But the place that we're about to go to actually has a pretty good place to grind levels. Be it a bit dangerous, Now here, I want to make this in preparation for later on. Our diamond sword. This sword will last me throughout pretty much the rest of this adventure. But I'm not going to be using it just yet. Something as precious and as valuable as that, I would not want to bring into the Nether at this point. Granted, I would be kind of upset if I lost my iron materials, but if I lost diamond material to the Nether, I would be devastated, in all honesty. So, I believe we have everything we need. And you know what? I forgot to put the redstone. Give me a second. Okay, we are all set. Now, where I'm going right now isn't where I want to build the portal, but it is close. Or, actually, no, it's not anywhere close. What am I talking about? But it will help us in the long run to make it. Now, I've brought a track here just to repair our little minecart rail. I'd rather walk this one, though. Just because I'd have to make a quick stop, and I don't know if I'd be able to get the minecart back, and Actually, the minecart's still over there. What am I talking about? But we have our work cut out for us in this one, I'll admit. The Nether is a very, very, very dangerous place. One that I would not want to go to if given the choice, but granted, we need to go there in order for us to reach the end. So, how'd that not work? Come on, minecart! You can do it! You can do it! Just go a little bit further. A little bit further. Come on, come on. You can do it. 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 Yes! Okay. Now we're moving. So with all of our buckets, the bucket of water I'm gonna have to dump. But considering it's water, I don't see this being an issue. And my stop is right here. And we're not gonna be able to catch up with it, am I? Nope, I got it. Okay, sweet. Right here, I built a bit of a ladder for me to get down safely. Okay, there we go. And right over here, you may remember this from a long time ago, but this is where I got my above ground lava a little while ago. I'm just gonna put everything back here. And I'm going to dump out this water. Because honestly, if I fall into that lava, I can just climb out and jump into that water, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, I want to take you. Considering this lava is 1 block deep, this is almost an infinite supply. Almost. Oh wow, we have exactly 9 buckets. I hope this is enough. Because where I have this thing placed, or where we will have this thing placed, it's gonna take a little bit of work to get back here to refill all the buckets. So, what are you gonna do? There we go. 9 buckets of lava. And we have our source if we need to come back and get it. Now, this is going to be a pretty far trip, but I'm going to meet you where I have our little nether base set up, I guess you could say. And believe me, it's kind of a far way off, but from what I've seen, this will probably give us our best result. But there is one little thing I forgot, and if I had forgotten this, when the portal was all set and done, that would have been just a teeny tiny bit embarrassing. Actually, I need to go back up here real quick, because I need 1 block of iron to do this. Now, the nether portal, even after it's made, won't be accessible to you without the use of a flint and steel. Now, the flint and steel is a very dangerous tool because it will light anything on fire. In order to access the nether, you need to build the portal and then set fire to the center of it. And that will gain you access accents. No, it'll gain you access to the Nether. If it would gain you an accent, that would be kind of funny. To get flint, just break a lot of gravel. I believe it's a 13% chance of getting you flint. It's not that hard to get it all. But with 1 iron ingot and 1 flint, we have flint and steel. Now, I think it's time for us to embark on the quest. Oh, goodness. Our boots are a little worn out, and our armor is... Well, our armor is better than one would think. You know what? I'm going to take the bed. Because if it becomes nighttime when I get to my location, I just prefer to sleep it off, and I don't want the minecart with me. Alright, we're set. Let's do this. Off to the location of our nether portal. Or, well, it's not really built yet, but off to where our nether portal will be. That was an unnecessarily long sentence. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Whoa! 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 Look who we found here! I don't have any bones! God dang it! Give me a second. Freaking delays. Unfortunately, I didn't think I'd have to use this so soon. But it is becoming nightfall, and the puppy is right there. Or actually, no, it's not a puppy, it's a wolf. I just tend to call him Puppy, but for right now, he is a wolf because he is not mine. But since it's a new day, and our little wolf buddy is still here, he will be mine. Hey, buddy. I got something for you. Would you like a bone? Yes! Got him on the first try. There was one time where it took me about 12 bones to actually gain a wolf's friendship. But we have a pet wolf. Isn't he cute? If you find a wolf, just give him a bone, or a few, or 12 if you're really unlucky, and you will get a loyal little friend. He's so cute. I love this little guy. Granted, he's not the smartest thing in the world, but he is loyal. He will follow you wherever you go, so long as he's not sitting. If you have him sitting, he won't follow you. He will attack anything you attack. He will protect you from anything that hurts you. But, you need to feed him rotten meat in order for him to survive, which is something I don't have. Crap. But yeah, he's quite a cute little doggy. In fact, I think I'm gonna call him Buddy. Hooray for generic dog names! Anyway, Buddy and I will meet you at our, secret nether location. Come on, puppy. We're almost there. We're almost there. In fact, it looks like we have made it. Out in the old deserts, as you know, the abandoned village still exists. It still lies. In fact, there's our iron golem friend. But I've come back here many a time to check on the people, and no one has ever returned to this place. This place is basically abandoned. And honestly, who could blame them with all the damage? But this place is where I went to build the nether portal. Granted, it is far away, but I have my reasons. So, now to find a good place to stick it. I guess right here would be alright. Now, another portal. Whoa, puppy. Actually, you know what? Bud, I need to set you down for just a second. Because I'm going to be dealing with lava, and I don't want you just casually strolling into it. That would be bad. That would be horribly bad. To make your nether portal, dig out, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And now, with our lava, you want to let it flow. Don't worry. Put more lava in there. And now with some sand, any sand at all would do. And now with some sand, we need a bucket of water. And I might be wondering what does sand and buckets of water have to do with each other. Honestly, I have trouble with this part. Just getting it to actually work. But you can take some water out of here. Like I said, no one's really here, so honestly, what's the harm? You can put the water down. And it didn't exactly work the way I had hoped. But we got 2 blocks of obsidian. Luckily, I came prepared just in case of such situation with those 3 obsidian blocks. Granted, they won't be enough to give me that much of an edge. But it is something. Now, if I run out of lava, that's going to be a bit of a pain. In fact, that's going to be a huge pain, because then I have to go all the way back to the house, all the way back to the little island. It just will not be fun. Now, here is your bottom layer to the nether portal. For every other layer, you want to go 4 blocks up from here. I'm going to save this. Now, I need more sand. Actually, no, I have dirt. What am I talking about? What I want to do now, put dirt here, 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 and here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost put that in the wrong place. Actually, is that in the wrong place? No, because, yeah, the lava's going to go there. Okay. Never mind me. I'm just rambling. I was a little bit confused. But there's really no need to be confused. As you can see, we're kind of making a mold. Another mold, I guess you could say. But, put you there. I'll put you there. And we have 2 more blocks of obsidian. And this part right here will be the center, and it's becoming nighttime. Puppy, we need to seek shelter. Right in here will do. What do you mean I can always sleep at night? Do you not see the sky? Thank you. Alright. Puppy, you doing alright? Yeah, you're doing just fine. Why are you sniffing the house? I'll leave you to your business. Anyway. We're going to repeat this process. We need our lava. That's another one. We're probably going to run out. Gosh darn it. Tempted to go up another block. Now we need our water. There we are. As long as the water pours on top of the lava, it'll usually give you obsidian. If it collides with the lava, it will give you cobblestone. Now then, just because I need to see how big this is. Okay, that's up 2, but there's a hidden layer right there, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, need to go up 1 more. Actually 2 more, what am I talking about? Put you there. Need to repeat this part of the process 1 more time. Oh, we're going to be cutting this close. Shoot. We're going to be cutting this really, really, really close. Sadly. Sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet, but I need to concentrate. This is actually a bit harder than it seems. And I know it's foolish because I have the diamond pickaxe, but like I said, I wanted to show you this method in case you were low on diamond. This shows you that yes, you can get to the nether without the use of diamond. You just gotta be creative. You gotta be crafty. See what I did there? Anyway. Yes. That's 4. Now the final layer is what has me a bit concerned, considering I only have 1 more bucket of lava. Darn it. Granted, I do have 1 block of obsidian, so if this does screw up, I have 1 thing to save me. But if more than 2 blocks get screwed up, which they tend to do on the top layer, if more than that gets screwed up, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Which something tells me that's exactly what's going to happen. I can hope not, but I see it happening. You know what? I'm going to put it right there. I see that one right there being a problem. Moment of truth. Come on. No. Whoa. God, dang it. Okay. Well, we have 1 block of obsidian. And this is why I brought the diamond pick. What am I doing? Alright. Actually, no. What am I using the diamond pick for? We didn't screw this part up. Alright, well, I need to go find some more lava. Which means going all the way back out there, so I'll meet you back here in just a minute. I was hoping I didn't have to do this. Ow. And I'm finally back. That took way longer than it needed to. But you know what? I just said kinda screw it to the lava buckets and just got some obsidian! So, hooray for going against my own word. But but if you have more buckets of lava to spare than I did, this plan works perfectly. And hey puppy, still doing okay? Good. Alright, I have the dirt, I have the obsidian. I don't need 6 obsidian, but I have reasons for bringing some backup obsidian. I'll explain those in a bit. Actually, no, I'll explain it now. You want to bring some obsidian, and you want to bring your flint and steel with you, because there is a chance that something could happen to your nether portal, and if that something were to happen, you wouldn't be able to get back because you wouldn't have obsidian, and you wouldn't have flint and steel to light it up. So it is possible for the nether portal to be destroyed in the nether. Not completely destroyed, but sometimes sometimes stuff can happen and it can really just hurt your portal. Now, one thing I neglected to say when making this is that you don't need the corner pieces, actually. But I always prefer to put the corner pieces on mine, just, you know, because it looks nicer. But honestly, there's no other reason than it looks nice to put the corner pieces on. If you're low on a diamond and obsidian, then just don't worry about the corner pieces. But as you can see, the nether portal has taken its shape. I'm slowly peeling this dirt away. Jeez, it's taking forever. That's the only setback. It does take a while to unmask the nether portal after you have all that dirt around it. You know, I could make this, you know, look all fancy, but, I'll do that at another time. However, it is done. I'm taking some iron ingots as well. I have my reasons. Just in case something were to happen to my sword. While I could use a stone sword, I don't know. I just prefer not to. Stone pickaxe, that's fine. Stone sword, not so much. I'll put you in there, you in there, you in there, because unfortunately, while there is a huge amount of lava and fire in the Nether, we cannot use our water buckets, because water instantly evaporates. Yeah, you heard me right. Okay, we don't want to take you. Because a stone pickaxe works just fine. And with that, whoops. And with that, the portal is complete. And there's our portal to the Nether. Now the Nether is a fierce world, very, very nasty. Filled with evil demons and goblins and ghouls and ghosts and creatures that are all there to just kill you, pretty much. It's basically the underworld. And we have to go there. Puppy, I'd bring you along, but A, I can't, and B, I wouldn't want to risk your safety. So I need you to keep an eye on everything. Keep an eye on the Nether portal, keep an eye on the chest, make sure that nothing happens to it, okay? Gotcha? Good boy, good boy. Alright. I'll meet you on the other side. Or, well, I'll see you when I come back on the other side, I should say. And with this, we're all set to go. Let's enter the Nether. Now, when you first arrive here, my friend, make no sudden moves. There is a chance that your portal could be unlucky and spawn over an open lava sea. That is what happened to me. Which is why I had to make a backup. But here we are, my friend. Welcome to the Nether. We're gonna have our work cut out for us here. Oh boy.